Hey, Faded Joe. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hey, LA Deb. Good morning. Like your buddy Streets he's our buddy Streets. I guess he's out there in the line, but he is signed up. A lot of people today. I have a feeling it's going to be lit. But there's no city council today, so it's just police commission. They had a press conference outside. Then
United States Department of Justice, United States Attorney's Office, at 312 North Street, Suite 1200, Los Angeles.
oh, thank you, Dustin. Hi, how are you? Good. Huh? What do you mean to the?
Probable cause to investigate the Alforez Monte Police Department of El Monte.
Really? Wow.
Department of Police fraud.
Wow.
I believe
Yeah.
taxpayers are getting
Oh, real? Oh, wow. I didn't realize it.
for private gain.
It's a lot of disconnection too. Like a lot of nobody knows what the other people are doing.
Among the homelessness crisis with Judge Honorable David O'Carter.
She better step it up. She's gonna lose her job. Hey, Cricket. Wow, that's crazy.
Karen Bass.
I'm sorry about that. Oh. Okay, you're gonna have to watch your ears because they can't stop them. They can't stop anything before the meetings start. So it's already getting zesty. Hey, Jojo. Okay, hold on. There's an echo. Let me make sure I'm off. Hold on. Okay. Is that better on the audio? I forgot I had my Bluetooth on. Tell me if that's better. Done did it, Elijah. There's the. Hopefully somebody could get on. Yeah, hopefully a few people get on to the. So guys, I'm so tired. I did not get much sleep last night. I don't know what I was. Normally I can sleep, but I was tossing and turning. I didn't even have coffee at night. Maybe I should have. That calms me down. Good morning, Missy. Oh, it is better? Okay. Yeah, I forgot to, because, coming in, I just have my Bluetooth so I can have everything, listen on the earphones. And I forgot to turn it off. Good morning, everyone. It was Irish. No, Irish. I have to learn I need to learn the accent. Irish. Thank you all for being here. I think it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very, very... Oh, Lordy. Hey, 4:21. So there's no city council today. They're still on break. They get this so much breaks. It's been 3 weeks. Hey, Marco. Yep. Believe it or not. Yep, there he is. This is LA, man. I don't know if it's just ice, but it is. I think a lot of it's ice. I think it's it's really crowded today. The line's crazy long. So I don't know if there's something else going on. Yeah, it's going to be heated though, for sure. I'm staying on point, but I stay in my little lane, and I'm just going to keep chugging along in my lane. I wonder what Streets is going to be talking about. He's here, thankfully. He's just trying to get in. The line's really long. It was like, even when I came, like it was like almost out the door. Waiting on Laura.
Oh no, don't call your name.
Hey, where's my Dusty? Just have to remember it's for Dusty. Dusty's so cute. He knows me now. Like he gets really excited when I'm here. It's so cute. I just absolutely love Dusty. And I know the Inspector General, I believe, is on vacation this week, so he's gonna. And I have a feeling I hope we get to speak. We came early. I hope we all get to speak. Because they always are going to cut it off. They don't want to hear everything. They just give it a certain time. Ah, that's a good one, Irish Smart. I like that. Who's Allahu? Oh. Okay, Billy. Happy Ramadan.
Showing fraud, abuse, and waste to one individual employee who's paid 40,000 fucking American dollars to do shit. And the other motherfucker by the name of
Gotta be content. This is LA though. LA's. They've been. It's been crazy. It's been out of control. Oh, cool. Oh, I had to go catch it. Sorry, guys. I'm like on 2 hours sleep, so I'm running on fumes and coffee. Oh, is it? But I need to deal with what happened Sunday. They need to get it together. Like, I want to do a podcast maybe like after a little bit, like to discuss all this on Sunday and just have like a breakdown. I might do a live and just. I mean, I guess I could do it here, but I want to do it where I kind of, like, just relax and not on the run. But there's so much to unpack from Sunday. Maybe I'll do it after here, too. We could always talk about it a little bit. I want to go a little bit on TikTok, too. I've been neglecting the poor TikTokers.
The courts ruled that the language spoken by the KKK Klanman at a public event was.
I wish there was the city council today, too.
However, the incident arises from whether or not they violated the First Amendment. Well, we found out that they did. That the courts ruled in support of Brandenburg versus Ohio.
Oh, that's boring. So could be, I guess, looking at the. Remember, you got what's the warning? Listen to at your own risk, because it's gonna get some heated language, for sure. See, they can't stop him. They can't. Right now, he's in his free speech zone. Anyone is. Like, they could say anything. That's why Streets also sometimes. Hey, there he is. I hear the familiar voice. Hey, Streets. How you doing? I signed you up, but then they said that someone already signed you up, and then.
Which one said that?
Okay.
How you been? I haven't seen you.
I don't know which one. I don't see him there right now. I think over there. I think that dude. I'm not 100% sure because I think it was that guy. But he said they all look alike after a while. But I said put it in anyway because I said I'm gonna make sure. So I did send it. He did take it. He better put it in because I did do it. I promise. I know.
What I told you about?
Yeah.
Don't mention that to anybody. We're processing down. Okay. We don't want to get cold.
Can I see it?
7.7 terabytes.
Can I see it?
Huh?
Can I see it?
Like, as soon as it's downloaded,
Okay.
we're pulling it down because that's 7.7 terabytes. Once it's down, I already found some good documents. Remember that guy Spada I've been talking about that break?
Yes. Yeah.
document.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Internal Affairs has a document where they call him predatory.
Really?
Their own word.
So they know.
They know. And he
But
never talked. Internal Affairs never even interviewed him. They said,
I'm upset about everything that happened on Sunday.
yeah, what happened?
Okay, I went there, right. So what happened, like, Bureau of Street Services put it out in writing for me that it means that sidewalks have to stay open regardless. That is the law. Okay, the rules. Okay. And so I sent it all out to Northeast Division so they knew the captains. They actually discussed it at roll call to make sure everyone's on board. No, no. Yeah, they did it anyway. They closed it, but they called the Central Bureau and got that guy, the one I told you about, that show, and he said, no, that's a closed sidewalk, so closed is closed. So the one hand doesn't know they don't know what they're doing. Oh, I thought. Hey, Mona.
Hey, Jim, why
Hey,
are you hiding
Miriam.
the name of that gang cop? Why are you hiding that? You had 45 days to release that guy's information, and now you're telling me you're not going to release it until when? Until the election?
Hey, Mona, Miriam. YouTube comment later. Hello.
And why is Kowalski still in the force? Kowalski and Boreas is the guy who did the whole George Floyd, Valentine's Day thing. That's his name. You guys hearing it first. You guys try to hide his name, Rudy Boreas. He sent it to Kowalski. Both of them are involved in that George Floyd Valentine thing, and you guys just tried to hide that. So there's Jim. Hey, you guys are actually looking at one of my complaints today. They refused to interview me. They refused
This
to
is
interview me.
the
Florence
police,
was a piece of
LAPD,
shit.
police commission
They
meeting.
refused to interview me for that. Why? You guys just keep on breaking CPRA laws. He did it again this week. Now you're not going to release the name of the gang cop until when? October, November? That's against the law. You have 45 days, Jim. 45 days, Jim. You're just breaking the law. You guys haven't released any 1421 information in a month. Normally you'd release 10, 20 files a week. You haven't released any in a month. Under Karen Bass's LA, you guys are just hiding these documents.
Jimmy, come on, you can't be like our mom that bad.
Jim, you're a fucking piece of shit, Jim.
$40,000 in overtime. Anything whatsoever. Not one officer makes $40,000 in overtime. Jimmy, you have to stop that fraud.
Hey, and you know what?
Assisting ICE.
Teresa, don't pull any bullshit today. Let everybody speak. I don't care how
Hey,
big the
Rocco.
crowd is. You guys have all
good.
day.
How
You
are you
canceled
doing?
last week. You're going to cancel next week. Let everybody speak, Teresa. And stop with your power trips. You caused problems last week or 2 weeks ago for no reason. You escalated. Harassing somebody and their kids, Teresa. You're a piece of shit. I'm going to come back to your house. We're going to start having these meetings at your house. Last time I was there, as soon as I got there, you cut off all your lights. You were so fucking bold until somebody came in front of your house. I'm gonna come to your house again. I'm gonna let your neighbors know that you're a piece of shit and you're covering up for a rape cop.
About Jim McDonald assisting ICE. Everyone's mad. No. Shut up.
Good morning, Commissioners. Chief Jim McDonald, Executive Director. Mr. Django Sibley, Madam Secretary, Inspector General.
Yes, because the meeting was not called yet.
Now, our Assistant
Once they
Brian
call the meeting, then
Walker,
they
City
control what can be said or not.
and members of the
But until they call the meeting to order,
Tuesday.
you have free speech.
It is 9:30
It's
a.m.
Streets LA.
This is a regular meeting of the Los Angeles Board of Police Commissioners. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Good morning. Please let the record reflect Commissioners Matthews, Gordon, Shields, Scobin, and Seymour are present, and we have a quorum. Madam President.
Thank you. We welcome everyone attending this meeting today. All public comment will be heard during item 2 on the agenda. We will dedicate a total of 60 minutes, if needed, more time for public comment. Members of the public will have 1 minute per agenda item for a maximum of 2 minutes total. At the request of the speaker will be given 1 additional minute for general public comment for a maximum of 3 minutes total. Members of the public, if you choose to participate In the public comment portion of the agenda, you can participate in this meeting in a number of ways outlined in the agenda.
Sorry guys, I forgot my
Who participate in public
It's a little
comment
shaky.
are reminded that they can speak to any item on the agenda or a matter within the jurisdiction of the Board of Police Commissioners. Public comment is your opportunity to address the board, so you are free to express your opinion on matters before the board and to generally express when you disagree with other opinions expressed. However, directing your comments to other individuals who have spoken or attacking others who have expressed their opinions shall be off topic and your public comment period will be concluded. Message for those attending in person. These meetings are regular meetings between the board, the department, and key stakeholders. Meetings of the Board of Police Commissioners are open to the public. The state's Ralph M. Brown Act affords the public the opportunity to be present at the meetings, hear the presentations, and dialogue in no time, and provide feedback via the public comment period. During these meetings, there is a need for the board to carry out the public business expeditiously without delays or disruptions. Members of the audience shall not engage in any conduct which causes an actual disruption of the meeting. Those attending in person are reminded that disruptive behavior will be cause for removal. If you disrupt this meeting, you will be provided with only one warning to cease disruptive behavior. If you fail to cease such behavior, you will be removed from the meeting. All attendees must be seated. Failure to follow this rule will result in a warning and or removal from the meeting. With that, we will move to item 1, the report of the Chief of Police, Chief McDonald.
Good morning, President Sanchez Gordon, Commissioners, Inspector General Bergon, City Attorney General Guerra, and Executive Director Sibley. Today's report will cover the prior 2-week period since there was no scheduled meeting last week. I'll highlight key events, share our current crime stats, and provide an update on our current staffing levels. On the weekend of March 28th, many of our officers along with teams from across the country and as far away as Germany participated in the Baker to Vegas relay. It's an event that many look forward to each year as teams race across the desert for a total of 120 miles. This year, however, the conditions were especially challenging, with temperatures exceeding 106 degrees along the course. Tragically, we lost one of our own. Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Deputy Levi Vargas passed away while participating in the race. This was a difficult loss not only for Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, but for all of us. Baker to Vegas is more than a race. It's a tradition that brings our departments together. When something like this happens, it's felt across the entire law enforcement community. On behalf of the Los Angeles Police Department, I want to extend our heartfelt condolences to Deputy Vargas' family and to the men and women of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department for thinking of you during this difficult time. On April 3rd, 2026, approximately 1 a.m., uniformed officers assigned to 77th Street Patrol Division responded to a radio call of an assault with a deadly weapon at a gas station located near 11510 South Vermont Ave in Southeast area. The call indicated that a shooting had occurred and that the victim had been struck with gunfire. The suspect was described as a 45-year-old male Hispanic wearing a black sweater and black pants, last seen fleeing westbound on Imperial Highway. While canvassing the area for the suspect, 77th Street Patrol Division officers observed the male Hispanic, later identified as Eliar Real Hernandez.
Laura, tell them you're with me.
Hernandez was walking on the sidewalk while holding a handgun pointed at his head. One of the officers issued multiple commands in an effort to gain compliance. However, Hernandez failed to comply and subsequently toward the officer, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. Hernandez was struck by gunfire and taken into custody without further incident. Officers immediately rendered medical aid and requested the response to the Los Angeles Fire Department. Upon arrival, LAFD personnel assessed Hernandez and pronounced him deceased at the scene.
Wow, that's
The
crazy.
investigation determined that Hernandez was in possession of a loaded 9mm ghost gun, which was recovered at the scene and book as evidence. No officers or additional community members were injured during the incident.
I'm gonna check that out, Jay.
Investigation Division responded to the scene and assumed investigative responsibility.
Lauren, tell them that you're with me.
There were 5 officer-involved shootings compared to 9 at the same point last year. On April 1st, Metropolitan Division Equal
Awesome,
conducted a
good,
focused
good.
operation
Oh,
involving
good,
a
antics.
burglary crew known as the Glendale Commercial Crew. The crew is believed to be responsible for at least 17 commercial burglaries across Los Angeles and Glendale. Using investigative tools, officers located the crew in the early morning hours of April 1st. Believing there was a burglary in progress, the officers
Tell them you're
established
with me.
surveillance in the Culver City
Hey,
area.
Peter.
Officers observed the suspects fleeing the business as an alarm sounded. While maintaining surveillance, Culver City Police Department confirmed the burglary had occurred. In coordination with Culver City PD
Laura, you
and
are
LAPD
signed in.
Southwest Division, officers were able to take 2 suspects
Tell them that you're signed in.
custody. The suspects were booked for burglary. Following the arrest, detectives served search warrants resulting in the recovery of additional evidence. Investigators are continuing to work toward filing a total of 18 cases. This operation reflects the department's commitment to proactive enforcement, precision policing, and strong regional partnerships to identify and hold repeat offenders accountable. For the period of March 23rd through April 5th, following protest
I'm looking
activity,
forward to watching it,
on
Jay.
Thursday, March 26th, a school walkout took place in the central area. Approximately 15 students gathered at LA City Hall and walked to the Federal Detention Center before dispersing at around $1,400. The event remained peaceful with no incidents to report. On Saturday, March 28th, the No Kings 3.0 protest occurred in the central area with an estimated attendance of approximately 6,000 participants. Protesters assembled at Grant Park, marched to Pershing Square, and ultimately concluded at the Federal Detention Center. During the event, multiple criminal incidents were reported, including assaults with a deadly weapon, vandalism, and possession of concealed weapons. An unlawful assembly was declared. A total of 63 adults and 8 juveniles were arrested for failure to disperse. 1 additional adult was arrested for possession of a dirk or dagger. During the course of one arrest, the suspect sustained a law enforcement-related injury, which required
How many in front of you,
the
Laura?
Force Investigation Division to conduct the investigation. 1 officer sustained minor cuts and bruises. Additional No Kings 3.0 demonstrations occurred throughout the city with no significant incidents reported. Van Nuys area had approximately 500 participants, West Valley also 500, North Hollywood approximately 1,500, Devonshire approximately 250, Topanga about 2,000 participants.
This is the police
This
commission.
past Saturday on April 4th, there was a protest
there are.
in Central area organized by the Chinatown Community for Equitable
I mean, it's
Development.
ground.
There were about 40 participants, and at one point, some participants entered the roadway.
There's a few.
When advised by LAPD to remain out of the street, they complied. The event remained peaceful, and there were no incidents to report. On Sunday, April 5th, there was a free Iran protest in the West Valley area. There were approximately 200 participants. The event remained peaceful, and again, no incidents to report. Crime for the week ending April 4th, an analysis is based on offense counts through April 4th, 2026. Compared to year-to-date 2025, combined persons and property crimes are down 15.7%, representing 4,680 fewer crimes. Person crimes are down 3.5%, while property crimes have declined by 18.8%. Looking specifically at violent crime, homicides are down 20% year-to-date, representing 13 fewer victims compared to this time last year. Victims shot are down 24.5%.
Tell them that you're with
Assaults
me.
are up 1% year-to-date.
That you
While
have
we've seen a
the,
slight increase, there's no
that
identifiable
you're already
pattern.
signed up.
We'll continue to closely monitor these cases and analyze data to identify any developing patterns and adjust our deployment accordingly. Robberies are down 8.2%. Burglaries are down 33.3%, with residential burglaries down 30.8%.
What do you mean it's too late?
Non-residential burglaries are also down 30.8%. Motor vehicle thefts are down 29.4%.
Just tell them that you are already signed in.
For our personnel strength, sworn personnel as of April 7th is 8,677. Civilian personnel staffing is at 2,457, and we currently have 300.
No, Sam, you gotta be stuck with us. Sorry.
An update on our IOD and temporary restrictions. A total of 743
When they
sworn
call you,
employees,
I will
or
say you haven't been
8.54% of our workforce, and 335 civilian employees, or almost 14%, are currently not available for full duty status, which include employees on IOD, long-term sick, FMLA,
Hang on,
and duty
I'm
status.
gonna see what we can do.
That concludes my report.
If they call you, I'm gonna say you're out there.
Thank you, Chief. Let's hear from our commissioners. They do have questions directed to you. Let's start with Commissioner Shields.
Thank you, Chief, for the report. With respect to a couple of things, the no peace demonstration, we are still getting reports from the Los Angeles Press Club and others about
Officer comes by, I'm
officers
gonna
not
ask.
understanding the injunction, not getting a supervisor when asked, or, the press not having access that they're supposed to have during demonstrations, and potentially journalists being detained. Did you receive any reports along those lines, and what are we doing to make sure that the officers understand the injunction and the terms of the injunction?
Yeah, our officers understand the terms of the injunction. We've put that out a number of times throughout the department in briefings. They're briefed up on what our policies and procedures are relative to those issues. I am not aware of any complaints specifically. I'll look into that and see
I don't
where we
worry
are.
about it.
That's not to
They
say
call
we
you, I'm gonna say
haven't
they
had
need to let you
people
in.
raise the issue. I'll get an update on that. As far as the challenges we face are that people identify often after the fact or when they refuse to leave an area as media that
How
not
are you,
appear
Sam?
to be media to the officer on the street.
Stay focused.
Best we
Please,
can
Commissioner.
as far as trying to be able to sort that out and give access to the people who should have access.
It would be good to report back as to what specific complaints have occurred and whether any
wanna make too much noise.
protesters or journalists were detained. And again, it's really when the LAPD declares an unlawful assembly, it's just good for us to get a presentation on what does that mean for what happens with press, so that we understand and make sure that.
Can she be what?
Can she be brought in? She said, no, they're not picking anyone, but
protocols are
she's
in
willing,
place.
she's already signed
Uh,
up.
and
She
again,
still has to wait.
that's the line
They can't let her in.
officers understand
She's
to
outside waiting to come in.
call a
Yes, but she's already
supervisor
signed up.
if someone from the
I know
press
she's signed
declares
in
that they're from the
comment.
press.
Yeah, no, she has to wait. I'm sorry.
And then
They can't make it like
my
next
other
time, so she's
question
with me.
is about
She has
the
like the
development
she has like the
of
pamphlets and stuff.
charter
It would just be the
commission
supervisor,
and
okay,
other
but I-
things coming out of city council, like changing or proposals about auditing.
No, he's not. Big
with
potato
the
nut over
department.
here.
Has the department looked at the ramifications of those proposals, and will we be getting any reports on the department's views on those proposals? 'Cause it would-
Yes, we'll be happy to. This is so much in flux at this point. What's been proposed will be changed many times before it ever reaches the ballot, if it does reach the ballot. So, we're happy to work with you as it works its way through the process, which is cumbersome.
She's with me, and
one that
I'm
I think will see significant
she has like
changes
some
in
of the
that regard.
pamphlets that I need, but she's also
We'll go back
because
if I
she's
could a
a,
second
she's a
to,
victim of, she has
we talked
PTSD.
about access to
You
the
hear us
media,
here all the
access
time.
to the press.
Is there any way she could just sit right
The
there? She's
working
already
media
selected
that
to
we
speak,
work
but
with and around
it's better
every
she's
single
with
day,
me. I
never
never
a
have
problem. They have full access to every way they should have. The issues come up when somebody claims to be media and do not appear to be media and are not the people
I don't
that
know,
often
probably
deal
cold
with the
or
street on a regular basis.
I didn't
Somebody
see her
may be a blogger, somebody may be
blonde hair.
media if
Alright, they're gonna see what they can do.
so it's not something
If there's too many people, they can't, but he's gonna see what he can do.
Everybody's alive.
Our relationship with the working media, the traditional media, if you will, I don't think is as good anywhere in the country as we find ourselves in.
Those are my questions for now.
Yeah, put him on a timeout.
Commissioner. Let's hear from Commissioner Taylor.
I did. Amy, I did. They're gonna see if it's at capacity, they can.
Thank you for the report, Chief. I don't have any questions.
Man, you never have any.
Are you still out there?
Useless. Share that over this past weekend, there was a community event in Landmark Park, Jefferson Park area. Officers had been invited to have a booth, and it turned out we ended up with 4 officers that were recognized now. Officer Augusta Orozco, Officer Derek Bond, Officer Kevin Payne, and Sergeant Brandon Pollard spent the better part of 6 hours at the event, talking with young people, engaging their in activities, and also talking to their parents and guardians who were also.
They're going to see if they can let her in.
This, to my knowledge, was the first opportunity that I've had to see officers not responding to a particular event other than being present in the community. I think that kind of activity helps to build a level of trust and understanding, and opportunity for members. I'd like to see more of it.
He's finally speaking.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Scobin.
Good morning. Chief, going back to the protest incident in front of the Federal Division Center, do you know offhand what, if any, less lethal crowd control weapons were used by LAPD versus feds?
I know gas was deployed, or I spoke gas was deployed by the federal agents there. We did not that. There was minimal, less lethal munitions deployed by LAPD as far as the specific numbers I know to that.
Yeah, you know, it'd be good to
Laura, you still out there? They're going to try to get you in.
I want to echo some of what Commissioner Shields said. You know, it's clear that in very challenging situations, that we still have challenges as it relates to the press in those situations, and I think we've seen several things like that. I do look forward to the upcoming presentation on the Department's crowd control tactics, and specifically ask that there be sections dedicated to our dealings with the press. Also, specifically, I'd like to see included there all that the department is doing to ensure compliance with the injunction. I hear what you're saying about the efforts that we're making to make sure officers know about it. We're just hearing, I think, some different things that maybe it's not as clear. So, I think for the sake of transparency, we understand all of this.
Such fucking bullshit.
So we, just for background, we deployed
There's
a
30 people waiting out
lieutenant and officers from media relations to the scene at a major event like this to deal specifically with the media on issues of access and verification of
Open the front.
lines behind the flags or to stay in a
There's 30 people in
closed
there.
area. So that's something that is relatively new, but something that I think will be very helpful.
It goes by number. Because
Thank you, Chief.
She said, but she's not happy.
The concerns of the
Yeah,
commissioners
she's here.
indicate that they want to make sure that compliance with the injunction is had, and that all our officers know exactly what the terms are of the injunction
I will
as it
check.
relates to me, as it relates to calling of supervisors. And also, I think that it's important that the community know what exactly it all entails when there's a declaration of unlawful assembly. And it indicated that there were 60-some people that were arrested, adults. And
Need to tell her to take a
I
deep
think
breath.
that more attention to that from yourself and
They're saying it's
all the
because of fire
supervisors
numbers.
in regards to the language of ED 17 is very important. So I would encourage you, Chief, to just keep it on top of the list, and we're going to continue seeing protests. If it's not the King's March or the school walkouts or other types of protests in Chinatown or other parts of the city, we're going to continue, our city is going to continue to protest and make their voices heard. So I would encourage that we know exactly what the language is.
He's on timeout for 24 hours.
And the language is the 17. All right, we move on. Any other questions from any of the commissioners? Commissioner Kemper, you have additional questions?
Chief, there was an article that I saw, I believe it was in the LAOS, it may have been in a more local newsletter regarding graduation.
This is police commission. City council's off. They got another break.
In visual arts. It happened, I was looking for it. It was reported that young men were simply crossing the street, getting a cup of coffee and then stopped by the police. Do you have any additional information on that?
Yeah, we're aware of that. There is an investigation into that. I'll get you an update on where that is. What was reported is definitely being looked into.
Okay, we move on now to public comment. Madam Secretary?
The first speaker is Margarita Carranza on general public comment, 1 minute.
Jeffrey.
Good morning. Yeah, it's on. Somebody needs to say something. Therese, can we open up the front seats for the people outside?
Okay, thank you. My complaint is against Los Angeles Police Department in Van Nuys, Detective Ward. She failed to investigate my criminal robbery offense. I've been here before and I've been pleading with Chief McDonald to please ask her to investigate this multi-million-dollar robbery heist that was authorized by City Attorney Mike Fuller in 2022. And these attorneys are covering up, have covered up, they're all lying. The City of Los Angeles, I have gone to the City Attorney's office, I have gone to the Mayor's office, I have gone to the City Controller's office. No one will release the information to me because I am the plaintiff and I am not allowed. I am to talk to these criminal specialized attorneys to tell me what they did wrong. There's multi-million dollars that have been robbed in 2022. These attorneys in 2022 purchased real estate, one in Calabasas, one law firm in Burbank. They have laundered, they have lied, and every investigator or questionable person, official that goes to Tigran Martinian, the specialized criminal attorney, gets turned away. Detective Ward was turned away. She was brainwashed. She was told this is a civil matter. This is not a civil matter. This is a robbery. I filed a police report and it was for ID theft. I gave them my information over the phone. We talked over the phone. I never signed anything. This is not a $25,000 case from the city, again, that I sued the City of Los Angeles property injuries. It's not $25,000. The city paid the attorneys $25,000. They issued me multi-millions because they cross-complained against the property owner of the corner where I fell, and both crossed each other in court, and they had to pay half of my injury settlement that was awarded by City Attorney Mike Fuller.
That's so cute.
Everyone that I have questioned turns me back to the attorney. Somebody has to investigate the defendants, not the criminal attorney. I am pleading, James McDonald, please order Detective Ward to fully investigate this matter. This is from 2022. They said I was present in Superior Court. That's a lie. I fired them before they finished this case.
And they finished it.
Next, we have Steve Riley.
I want to give you this, please.
Teresa, there are
Good morning.
at least 7 seats open, and you're keeping people out.
There's like 30 people outside.
So you have the
Hello?
whole front row.
Super upsetting. Maybe we can open up.
The United States of America is a constitutional republic. Christ is king, and all lives matter. I'd like to commend Chief McDonald for his excellent report today, as usual, and thank him for the Chief's April message. If you haven't seen it, it's on lapdonline.org. It is outstanding. Some of the words that jump out from his message are trust, consistency, and collaboration. Very important concepts. The way we build trust is by everyone at every level, at every rank, doing their job. And there are many out there doing an excellent job at LAPD, from the streets into police headquarters. So thank you. One thing I noticed too is that Chief McDonald holds the LAPD to high standards. And that's very important. If you're going to increase recruitment and solve the retention problem, people have to aspire to joining a department and being part of the department with high standards. Not lowering the standards and not double standards. And emphasize double standards. One standard for all. That improves morale.
Yeah, that's true.
I also want to talk about the issue of pretext stop educational, as opposed to the LA Push presentation, which was basically anti-police, racialist propaganda. There are people today in that room with signs, ICE out of LAPD. I want you to reimagine a sign with a heart in the middle. LAPD loves ICE, ICE loves LAPD. They're both law enforcement, working together, collaborating for the greater good and public safety of LA City and the country. They should be working together, LA City should be working together to enforce the rule of law, impartially. Again, I want to thank LAPD for doing an excellent job. This is the first meeting since Easter. Happy Easter to you all. May we have hope and renewal and reflect on these things. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Jamie.
She's stuck outside. You should let her in.
I'll go for Jamie, don't worry guys.
Megan.
Also stuck outside because you won't let
Teresa, can we have a second row?
Andrew Taylor. Andrew Green.
Right here.
Is this mic on? I don't know.
Other people would like to speak.
Excuse me, Madam Secretary, what name is that?
Andrew Greener.
Andy Greitner.
You just skipped 2 people who you didn't let into the room.
Excuse me. The guy with the mask, I'm asking you to stop the scene. Your name will be called.
I mean, like, people signed up for public comment and won't let them in the room.
This is your first and last warning.
You really should let everyone in. There's tons of space.
Mr. Greitner, your time is running.
That's not right.
No, it's not.
You've got 2 rows
Yes,
that are
one
pretty
row
much
can be opened up.
blocked off for some reason. I guess it's a little special row for that one top and a few staffers over there. You should let people in, fill all the space in, and hear from the public.
people outside.
But you don't want to do that because you hate the public. You're not here to serve the public. You've got the chief's report with them openly lying, openly disparaging members of the press. It doesn't matter if the press has gone through their little, gone through LAPD's little, vetting process and paid the LAPD money because those press passes aren't even free. It's hard for those independent journalists to afford those increasing costs of the press passes. You should actually let the press, actually document the protests. But you don't want to do that because you don't want the shit that you're doing documented on camera. You're repeatedly assisting ICE, lying about it on TV and everywhere, and people are believing this, chief, which is what's even more dangerous. People are trusting the LAPD when the LAPD is repeatedly assisting ICE. And this whole commission won't do a damn thing about it. This whole commission is just here to rubber stamp everything and not actually do anything. You don't even want to hear from the public. You don't even want to let the public in the room. You have 2 rows that are almost empty.
Shame.
You have empty seats here, and you won't let anyone in. And you limit the call-in comment. You limit the total comment. You've got Jim McDonald actively gloating about partying with ICE. We talked about the Baker to Vegas thing. I wonder how many people were aware that ICE is part of Baker Vegas. ICE has a team in Baker Vegas. So this department was out in the desert partying with ICE. He won't even admit that. But that was what LAPD was doing. An event that hosts course, we all know that you don't have any questions about that. You're not here to hold the LAPD accountable. You're not even allowed to hold the LAPD accountable. You're on this commission to rubber stamp everything, to fulfill the needs of Karen Bass, who's completely compromised by the LAPDL. And they're the ones that have Jim McDonald. That's why Jim McDonald is the chief. That's why Karen Bass won't do a damn thing to hold this chief accountable, or neither this commission, even though Jim McDonald is repeatedly assisting ICE. LAPD violence has skyrocketed. They're attacking press. They have numerous restraining orders and injunctions against them. Yeah. Let everyone in.
Yeah.
Also step outside.
Fia?
I couldn't hear.
My name is Mia, and I attended the Saturday No Kings protest as an independent photojournalist covering events with a larger group of independent journalists from across the West Coast at No Kings to document people demonstrating their Second Amendment. We as press were abused, intimidated, and targeted by LAPD. Jim McDonald is right that his officers do understand the injunction and still attack press members and that have dually identified themselves. LAPD doesn't get to decide, Jim McDonald, I'm looking at you, who constitutes as press. An award-winning fucking journalist was pushed, his camera was pushed, and he was pushed into a fence after duly identifying himself. He was then threatened with arrest by your fucking officers, and you're up here saying, oh, there was no abuse of press that you can speak to. You've been given 2 fucking weeks. Get your shit together. You're the chief of police. How can you not know that your officers are abusing media members? How can you not know that award-winning journalists are being pushed by your officers, having their cameras obstructed? How can you not speak to the fact that multiple journalists were pushed away from covering your officers breaking a 17-year-old's femur after he was detained on the floor? How can you not speak to any of that? How can you not speak to the way that media have been consistently treated? Look at me when I'm talking to you, Jim. You looked at everyone else. Look over here. You don't like what I'm saying now, so you're going to look away like a coward? How dare you stand here and try to convince this big group of people that will not even hold you accountable? They have all the power to, and they still won't, and you still feel the need to lie to them about your officers' behavior, because that is how deep the corruption runs in this city. That is how deep your corruption runs. You should be removed immediately, and I hope the next mayor is good enough to actually instruct the city attorney to press charges against you and your department for hiding, for allowing ICE officers to hide. Because you know as well as any of us do that your officers moonlight. They moonlight as ICE officers, and that's why you don't want to enforce the mask ban. That is why you refuse to have officers enforce laws that have been passed by the people that represent us that will keep us safe. LAPD acts as attack citizens, breaking up lawsuits in the process so that they can protect ICE while attacking us. This is a reflection of your shared goals and histories as press institutions. And as we can continue to approve more and more of our tax dollars to be used to pay out your settlements incurred by abusive and deadly cops, we must ask ourselves, what is this institution's purpose and why does it exist? When we look at the actions of LAPD, it is clear what their purpose is. They are merely an extension of the federal government, just like ICE. They wear the facade of local institutions, but at the end of the day, whose orders do they follow? Who do they protect? It is not the people of Los Angeles. It is Trump's Nazi Gestapo. LAPD and the police department around the country exist to protect the powerful as they abuse the weak. If the Trump administration is wielding ICE and DHS as a weapon against the people, the local PD are the shield that protects him.
I can't hear.
There's still more seats in here, people waiting outside.
I'm different. I work for all of you.
I've got an open seat right here.
Good morning, everybody. I love all of you. I'm here fighting with the worldwide corporation, corrupt system. They control USA and they control the President of the United States of America. A very dangerous failed system. When a failed system, the whole country, you here just fighting for terrible. You know, it never fixes it. But I'm here. I come to LA PD. I know this place very small for them, but the good thing is all American people and all human rights around the world. They will stand with Jim McDonald and with LAPD. We together, we fight with the worldwide corporation in telling them, say, hey, you gotta respect us, treat us like human right. You know, then I see a lot of people here with no eyes in LAPD. I with you. Eyes, it look terrible for America. It look very sad, you know. So, and thank you, Jim McDonald. So please do all your best. If you bring me to all American people and to all human rights around the world, it will change. I'm sure. Nobody can do it, but I here with LAPD and Los Angeles, we will change the world better. We will do it. So pray for me. Remember, my name is Tran Sơn Ha. I love all of you. I don't come here use the LAPD to suing anybody for the money. I don't want it, but I'm okay with money. I'm poor man, but I'm okay. I don't need it. It's all I want is safety for us. You know, the system is wrong. They don't kill you by gun or knife, but they kill you all of you by medication. That's why we have the mental health crisis all over USA. It's very dangerous. We want to fix that problem.
My apology.
No, I'm talking, but it's safety for us. I'm sorry, did you get mad to me? But pray for me.
I'm getting mad. I'm trying to hold you to the rules.
Right. I love you. I already say I love you. I don't fight with you. But pray for me. If you don't pray for me, you're just fighting for nothing. Judge me.
Excuse me. The gentleman in the second row, yes, you. The gentleman in the second row with a black shirt and the gold X, you're being disruptive.
Yeah,
This is your first and last warning.
Yeah, okay.
Continue.
trust me. So I am the only one with you to fix the problem. Otherwise, nobody care what you're doing, you know? Thank you. Thank you.
The next speaker is out of LA.
There's still some people outside.
Rules of the permit are that the sidewalks, even though on the permit it says it's a closed sidewalk, that just means it's within their control, but that it's open to pedestrians and they have to keep it open and they have to have signs saying it's open. But that's not what happened. So I know that during roll call, Northeast Division, they did talk about it and say, and they did notify their officers. And I don't know if it was Scientology or what was able to go to the Central Bureau and get another officer or sergeant to sign off on their will to close the sidewalk. And that is prior restraint. It's against the law. They're violating my rights. And was it because, I don't know, because I'm not a fan of Scientology or I'm a Christian or I'm disabled. They don't like any of those things. So I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. They can't do it. And I did my best to be proactive to not allow, I don't even know why I guess they gave them another chance at a permit and they blew it. But officers came and they sustained what the mistaken sergeant from Central Bureau stated, and they did not enforce my rights to travel through, or anyone's right to go through a public space. They do not own the street. And so that's why, and now there's a Commander Paulson who did respond to me, and I really appreciate that. She had a very respectful and try to really explain it, but she's not on the she's not on the same page as to what the Bureau of Street Services rules are. And I'm trying to ask if we can have some kind of meeting between, so LAPD command staff and Bureau of Street Services can really make it clear to all command staff what the rules are. The rules are they have to keep it open. I would have preferred to been, just celebrating Easter the way I, do it, celebrating Easter. But I felt like I needed to be there because I knew they were going to do this. And it's a continuous thing. And it's like, it's just more of how they feel that they own this city. I'm asking you to divorce yourself from Scientology. Get them off your CPAPs because, see, they feel they have access, special access because of it. So I am requesting a meeting so that the command that it never happens again, that no officer would choose supporting Scientology's illegal maneuvers rather than supporting the public's right to access of this public sidewalks. Thank you, and I appreciate it, and I hope you all had a great weekend.
Speaker is Laura. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm here again about Scientology, but I do want to bring up, it's not a proper solution, Teresa, to have anybody staying outside. We come all the way here to do this. You have a whole open road here. Everybody's on their best behavior as much as we fucking can be, and this shit triggers us. That's not okay. It's bullshit. So, back to Scientology. Back to Scientology. Again, Jim McDonald. An officers suck, came and fucking authorized both the sidewalks to be shut down with Scientology's bullshit builders that have huge 10 by 10 foot fucking walls that have the way to happiness, literally everything I've given you guys in these booklets and these things that have all the front groups of Scientology. They had huge billboards all the way down the 100 way, both sidewalks closed. They finally opened one. That's not okay. The letter right before they got the permit, it says, both sidewalks are to be open and accessible to the public, and signs are to be posted on the sidewalk explicitly stating the sidewalk is open to the public. I had 4 police officers crawl me because security guards that were hired by Scientology because I'm walking on a sidewalk. That was it. That's it. How is this okay? Why do you have your officers doing this? Have we not gone to the Northeast Division and told them to stop? If Scientology calls, why do you have Sergeant Suck come out there and fucking approve all of that? That is not okay. This is triggering to my PTSD. This is triggering to all the fucking abuse in LAPD. It's not okay. This is my father. It was Easter. Easter had nothing to do with Scientology. Nothing. It had more to do about family. And there I am trying to see my father again. The same shit happens all the time. She's being forced off the sidewalk. Why? We're trying to just show you what's happening. I deal with this on a daily fucking basis. My van has been ruined. My life has been fucking attacked and stopped. I will not stop. I will not stop. I will go to every religious event to make sure Scientology is not there. They are there. There should be no LAPD and no city in fucking Scientology. State and church. State and church. Do it. Why is the LAPD going to Easter events where they are recruiting children? I am so triggered right now. They literally have the last event, the new golden age of generation. That's for the kids. To get all new kids into Scientology. That's why I'm triggered. Get your fucking selves divorced from Scientology.
Good job.
Alessandra?
He was the MC at the Faith and Ruling.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. My name is
The what?
I'm a long-time
James Richardson.
Church in Boyle Heights. A small church with a tremendous heart and following.
Reverend.
Its social justice organizing committee is a powerful group of people working to develop our leadership and support our community through spiritual, political, and social transformation. We are also members of LA Voice,
Yes, yes.
a multi-faith network of congregation across LA County. Together, we do important work for the city. In our recent Doors Muslim Church Social Justice meeting, we sought public comment for our members regarding LA's full compliance with LA's
statutory policies. I shall share with you, Chief McDonald, a few of their letters. And now, I'll read some of their comments that resonate with this topic and should be read into the minutes today. First comment, in LA, we protect our neighbors. Our tax money should not be used to enable federal agents who are disappearing the backbone of our city. Instead, it should enable for our families and our communities. Another statement, please put number one, our immigrant community's safety and well-being. Be attentive to our requests. Another member says, Los Angeles draws its strength, beauty, and diversity from our immigrant communities. Immigrants help make this place our very special home. A member writes, please put Angelitos first. We love our immigrant neighbors, documented or undocumented. What Trump is imposing on us is against our desire. It harms our city. It harms our city. My friends, co-workers, and students are in danger. You must do your part to protect us and not the work of ICE. Thank you. These are the
Okay, guys, watch your ears. Is that your female discretion? Yeah.
In the name of the one true God, fuck you, Scientology. It's our fucking sidewalk.
Yes.
Systemic failure by police officers to deny and deprive us the right to a fucking public sidewalk that I pay for in California. Fuck you. Matter of fact, is it true that police officers fuck cadets? Was it true that Whittier police officers fucked explorers for $3.5 million? I want to know. I'm God, and I already know. So what's the problem, pussies? If you can't eat pussy, then don't read my shirt. Because all it says is who ate all the pussy. It's just a term, just like the word fuck. But I'm not going to educate you about vulgar, venomous speech, because it's free speech. But I'll remind you about Brandenburg versus Ohio, or maybe Snyder versus Phelps, or Cohen versus California. But for goddamn sake, who the fuck is creating all this fraud and abuse and corruption? Jimmy, I knew you were in El Ronnie at the Centurion event, and that fucking two fucking cops that made $40,000 in a month is beyond reasonable. And I know, Jimmy, you're not paying LAPD's officers the same amount that they should be paid for overtime. You should triple it, like El Monte, Florida's gangsters, because they know how to steal fucking public money. That bitch mayor down there, and those fucking ugly protesters down there that continue to say that my free speech is not protected speech. Well, let's ask the Supreme Court this, Jimmy. Snyder versus Phelps. Simplify, fags. Let's talk about Cohen versus California. Fuck the draft. I can go on and on and on with these dockets. But it's not my job to educate you about my goddamn First Amendment. And in my head, I'm turning it in for the record, Jimmy, what I said to the DA, Mr. Hoffman. Get the fuck off your lazy ass and stop grandstanding and fucking remove those Scientology bastards off my sidewalk and streets. It's a public sidewalk. Systemic failure. We deserve more being disabled. We deserve more being elderly. We deserve more being a part of a culture that we immigrants, that we minorities are under the failure of all you white motherfuckers too. Thank you, Michael Hunt versus the city of Los Angeles. I can say that I'm a white motherfucker too. So
So fuck you, Scientology, and fuck you, criminals of corruption. Thank you for the record.
Next speaker, William Booth.
Good morning. Jim, you're so full of shit. This guy says that they respected journalists at the protest. That's a lie. LA Times journalist Connor Sheets said he was literally pulled by his collar out of the area. Now, a reminder, under your policy and under state law, any journalist can be anywhere at a protest except at a command post. But your officers removed Connor Sheets and others from the area that was not in a command post and told them to stand in the command post. So get your shit right. Now, another thing is, he talks about he goes to great lengths to respect journalists' rights. Let me read you this, a letter that you sent me last week related to a complaint over journalists being violated. It says here that your allegations that an employee violated a federal restraining order is non-disciplinary. If their cops violate the federal restraining order, it's non-disciplinary. He didn't say that it was unfounded. He just said it was non-disciplinary. Along with that, the same cop who refused to identify himself and removed his name tag and his serial number from his helmet was non-disciplinary. And when he was wearing a gang unit decal or pin, that was also non-disciplinary. So don't tell me that you take these things seriously. Rasha, he lied to you. This guy's constantly lying. You're a fucking liar, Jim. Now, as I've been talking about, in the discipline report 2 months ago, they said that one of these cops was involved in a law enforcement gang. I CPRA'd that information. I received an email from his LAPD, from Karen Bass's LAPD, telling me they're not going to release that information until somewhere around the election. Even though the law, SB 1421 or 8922.535, is very clear. You have a maximum of 45 days to release the information, but he's not doing that. They're hiding this gang cop. Why? And when is somebody going to stand up? You know, you guys only have jurisdiction over disciplining the chief and the CPRA process. So the LAPD commission should do something about the fact that they're violating. They said, well, we're not releasing this information because we have too many CPRAs to handle. I noticed that over the last month, you usually release 10 SB 1421 files per week. You release none. They stopped releasing any information. It's bullshit. You guys are, one of my complaints is on the agenda today. I asked them to reach out to my team for an interview. They refused to. They said it can't be done via email. It has to be done by the phone. So we have to identify ourselves. The person who's working with me has to identify themselves to file a complaint. Anyway, bullshit. You're a fucking liar.
Next speaker, Rosalenda Gutierrez.
Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go by streets. You okay?
Now that I got all that out, yeah.
That was very fire. Well, that was fire.
Do you need your
Thank you.
thing?
I do. I forgot
I
it.
have mine, but I don't know.
It's all right. I'm not gonna be on too long. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, we're done. That was.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't really make a difference.
Make a difference to me.
So that was intense.
Thank you. Let me get my gun belt. The last one, the red? Yes. Letter. Your gun? My belt.
Huh? What? Well, the city council. There's no city council, but I do have to go to. Hold on, guys. I gotta put it on mute for a second.
over here and
Sorry,
set up,
guys. Huh?
So you're just gonna go handle this with Bike Guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna
So you're
go
done?
do my little errands because
Yes.
I didn't finish.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
I
was.
love you. I know. I
Once I
know.
sat back down,
And Nora was
I felt
triggered
all
too.
my adrenaline.
And
You
Nora-
did a good act.
You did amazing.
It wasn't an act. I was.
It was not an
fucking
act.
pissed.
Felt it coming out of you, which
I was pissed. They had me standing outside. You don't want Laura FM to see.
If you ever see me in there, you said Herman saved me a seat. Remember, even though it's dusty.
I said it too.
Well, I was actually vouching for everybody else behind me. I was saying, no, I said, you know what? I can come in as Audit's caregiver. I'm her. I can totally. I said, but I'm not going to be a bitch. Like, I literally was yelling at the fucking dude, the supervisor. It was so like, you don't do that. And this solution was not.
Smoke and Scan, we love you. Don't be mad. I was like, apologize to Smoke and Scan. Oh, man. He was accidentally timed out. So I was like, sorry, Smoke and Scan. No, I didn't. I won't say I did not. I know. So, it wasn't me. I won't name names. I will not name names. But I'm like, I hope he forgives me. I apologize quickly. Smoke and Scan. You know we love you. It was just Yep, it was just a very triggered, you know.
I was watching him the other day.
I love him.
With the live chase.
Yeah, I love Smoke and Scan.
He does it a lot, but
There's a crazy woman
Yes.
in Smoke and Scan by the name of Shonique Williams, who's running for a congressional 41st Congressional District. Look her up. She's gone around putting me on her TikTok and all these different Facebook chat
Really?
stuff, saying that Herman is out to destroy America, but I think she's got a little cuckoo-ness over the fact that I'm still the NWA of free speech. And you know that. So we got.
I don't know if he's here. He might be mad at me, but I'm gonna say, Smoke and Scan. Apologies. It was an accident. Much love to you. You know that you are.
Say hi. Be nice. Be nice.
We love you.
Yeah, try not to overpen because he gets a little too.
I was like, I saw I'm like, that couldn't have been the real one. I'm like, oh my god. But it's just, hopefully.
So anyways, this particular.
It was an accident. So, and it was.
Going around.
We love you.
Look like I'm I'm into stopping his free speech because that's all hate speech he's spewing out, and I'm like, interesting. Out of all the thousands of meetings I've been to, that free speech is a
What's puppy?
free speech. Well, what a snap! Yeah, so there's no meetings until
Yeah, until next week, except for Public Works. No, I'm going to city attorney. So shout out to Smoke and Scan. Shout out to Smoke and Scan.
that way, if you're going to the street, it's easier to get there.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me the time about the thing we're not gonna talk about
Yes.
until the meeting.
Until yeah.
You'll tell me what time or whatever.
Yeah. Is it a meeting or is it not?
Is it a meeting or is it a phone call?
Or is it just a figment of our imaginations? Yes, there you go. Bye, guys. All right, so you're going to do your thing? All right.
I'm gonna go do my thing. I'm also going to. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff
Yes,
to do.
exactly. It's free. It is free speech, whether we like it or not.
Actually, I need to tell you something. Can you mute? real
Yeah,
quick?
I've got to mute. Lars needs to tell me something. Hold on, guys. Okay, we're unmuting now.
Okay, so yeah, that's just for your ears and
Only my
I'll
ears.
let you know later what's up.
All right.
But that shit ain't cool.
Nope, it's not.
Also, I'm taking this. Do you need me to take? Oh, you need your things.
No,
I need this for my art project.
why did you want mine? I don't need it.
Are you sure you want to see it?
Because this is police department.
Yeah, but if they see it, sometimes they don't give you enough. They don't. They're like, oh, okay.
Hey, Santi.
Do you want it?
Yeah, no,
First
no,
city,
no, no,
but just
no,
in case.
nah.
Police head pennies right now.
Okay, love you.
I love you too, and I'll keep in touch.
A little while when we're up, damn it.
All right, I'm gonna go. Yep,
Yeah.
you too.
And like, make sure.
Wait! All these cameras. Are we going to really not take advantage of this?
What's that?
After they're done talking, like, are we not going to take advantage of all this media? Hi, buenos dias. Buenos dias. Give them the pamphlet. Yes, mwah, we love you. Let's give them the pamphlets.
I don't. You want me to give it to you?
Yeah, but stay with like.
I have a weird thing about interrupting other people's protests.
No, when
I go in all the time and do my thing.
We're not interrupting. I mean, when they're done.
Do it, okay?
Yeah, but you don't want to say hi when they're done.
Triggered from the whole.
Okay.
I just need to, like,
But all that, okay, because all that fire might be good for right now. Like, I'm not going to interrupt their thing, but afterwards, after they're done and they're packing up, we can get them. Yeah. Yeah, no, not them.
That's my only
Oh, no, you don't have to give it to, no, take it. We'll just talk. I'll just talk.
This is good to have.
But I don't know who to give it to, right? Because it's like.
I'm just saying you should just have one with
Oh,
you
okay.
all the time,
All
so
right.
you can have people read it.
Be like, here, look.
Or they can scan the thing.
But don't you want to take advantage of this? Like when they're done?
But I feel like they're not gonna be done for like another 20 minutes.
You think?
Yeah. They've been out here like already for a while.
All right, I'll wait. I'm gonna try to take advantage. But you're like the suppressive. I love that. Like that shirt. That's friggin' I didn't even notice.
And then I had my hair perfectly.
Oh man, I love it, guys. Like. Really? That's.
So, yeah, he has his own.
Oh, I know. I want to get merch. I want to get stuff like that. Different stuff. I want to wait for them to be done. I know it's hot, but it's like, what else do I have to do except for his thing? Oh, I need to. Oh, hold on, guys. I got to tell her something because I can't put it out there. Off.
Okay.
All right, guys. All right.
I'm gonna go on your thing. I'll be in the chat.
All right.
See you in the chat, guys.
Yep. I want to, when they're done, I'm just going to try to take advantage of the situation because there's all these people. The way we can. I mean, I can. It's whether or not, if I suffer through the heat of Easter for 4 hours, I doubt it's going to be that much longer.
Okay, but you could also go over there by streets and hang in the shade.
That's true. Maybe I'll do that.
Love you guys.
All right, love you.
Bye, bye, guy. I didn't even give you a hug.
Okay.
I give you a hug. Okay, bye, bye. See you soon.
Amen.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be in the chat.
All righty.
Where are we heading to?
Oh, awesome haggis. I want to talk to the media when they're done. I want to. Hey, Laura. I want to ask. Maybe he knows who I should talk to. Maybe I need to go back in. Yeah, she's very beautiful. See, Laura. Yep, she's very beautiful. Very passionate. Okay, Irish. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all my mods. Thank you, Rain. It was on 2 hours sleep. I'm like, whoo. fumes, but I'm glad we did it. I'm glad it's. I'm glad we came. You know, even though there's not city. Usually I won't do it if it's but see they don't do enough of the Zoom, so I'm like, no, I got to get down here, even if there's no city council. Got to do it.
I'm like, are you like working like a suite of
I'm hoping I has time to.
No, it's just like it's one of those things there's like yeah, it's weird discovery. It's like there's a lot to do. Yeah. It's like I'm trying to calibrate.
Let's see how long it takes.
We really both think it's hard. I'm also and Donna's also like I treat everything as distinguished. It's hard not to, you know? It's like and I think it's maybe like yeah. And then it's like Dami is.
Oh, I follow Tim Pingle. I love his I watch him. I like his lives. Didn't know that. Yeah, that's so cool.
You're not capable of like doing things that have fast kind of way. I'm like, yeah,
Sorry, guys. The fumes are down. Like I want to do a live where I discuss a lot about Sunday and stuff, but I need to take a huge nap. And I still have to do I won't wait forever, but I don't think they're going to be too long. It's not a big crowd.
yeah. No, what I think happened, I don't know any of mine, like how I can see it happening is that
Hopefully that now I am hoping that they heard us loud and clear and that Scientology will not be able to go call their buddy and say, but look, it says it's a closed sidewalk. I am determined to make sure that every last one is on the same page. This cannot happen again. And also, guys, we need to put pressure on Public Works and street services. Timo Yanis, Lieutenant. I like Lieutenant Yanis. I mean, he's a good guy. I like him. I get from his point of view, like they gave him a break. They haven't been giving him, so maybe they're say, okay, we'll set the rules. We'll give him one more chance. But they need to say, okay, you're kind-hearted. You wanted to give him a chance, but see, they blew it, and not to give them any more. It's just no. They will always, even if they can't get a cop to sign off on it, they're still going to do it. They'll open it up, but they're going to close it again. So that's what happens, It's like they need no more permits. Just
you want to head down there?
no, I just want to wait till I want to stay out of their way because I want to be able to talk, And so no more permits, and it's like even if they don't, because they might not be on board with everything we're saying about Scientology, but even just from the disruption of a loan that they're not abiding by it, and they're creating liability for the city. The next step is to sue the city. Timo is Temo, first name. It's he has a longer name, but that's his nickname he goes by. I don't know how to pronounce his real full name, but he goes by Timo, Temo, Yanis, Llanes. And he's a lieutenant with the Bureau of Street Services Enforcement Division. That's it. Thank you, Peter. Yep. And I mean, you can always go onto the Bureau. There's the website, but one little hack. But see, I don't know if his email is his short name or his long name. But you can go to the Bureau of Street Services and just put in the email. I can post that later. I don't know if anyone could get on the Bureau of Street Services and see, contact us or whatever. But also, we need to keep pestering them. They need to be more transparent. I know they said it was a glitch, that it was showing the permit, but no, we should be able to see the finished permit on that has to be absolute. That is something we really need. That is not, once it's a permit that's available, we should not have to get it through a CPRA. I'm sorry. I mean, I think they're trying to do it like Film LA, and I think they do it with Film LA because you're dealing with maybe a lot of celebrity level and stuff, and they don't want people there. But even them, I don't care. It's if any permit to shut down any city property. Now, Film LA is very good at notifying the community. They're excellent. But this time, Scientology did notify the community. I will give them that. I don't know if they did the entire community, but I know they did, warn some, and which is good. But you can't pick and choose what rules you're going to follow. You can't do the easy ones and say, "Oh, look, we complied," and then commit prior restraint. That's okay, guys. Yeah, I'm on 2 hours sleep. I do. I know. I'll take a nap, but yeah, Keith Mose. Now, Timo Yanis. He is the lieutenant of the enforcement and inspections of street services. Keith Mose is like one of the heads of Bureau of Street Services. So now there is a chief, but Chief Rivera of the enforcement is on leave. He has two people who are stepping in for him. I forget their names though at the moment. And but we just need to keep putting that pressure. I keep want to try to maybe keep doing meetings, but even public works, emails. Yeah, it's always lacity.org. Okay, it is Timo. Okay, because I didn't know. Like, he has a very long first name, and but he's a nice guy. I mean, I've talked to him on a Zoom call when I had my, when I got the Father's Day permit. Scientology wanted a permit for that day, and they can't do it. It's illegal. So, unless I give permission. So he asked me, would you be willing to try to coexist with Scientology so they can have an event as well? And I'm like, well, I'm willing to talk about it. I'm willing to talk to them about it. I would have a couple of requests, aka demands. But sure, let's talk. But you know what? Jennifer and Susanna, 4 names, they chickened out and didn't show up to the meeting. And shame on you, Jennifer. I thought we're besties now. You gave me water. Much appreciated, but and so they chickened out. So they didn't get there. I may have worked something out where I would allow them, if we stay in the sidewalk, they can maybe have a part of the street, whatever. If they all I wanted was for Laura to be able to have time with her dad. That's all. That was my main request. Oh, and that they can't use amplification. Those 2 things. That's all I was asking. Right, very simple. So if they wanted, but they were trying to just bully us out. So then when that didn't work, they went to the police commission and all that stuff, and even got signatures and all this stuff. And it's like, thankfully it didn't work, because I think coming here week after week after week, we've overcome that. Oh, it's an angry mob of criminals out to harm us, and they know that's not true. And Scientology knows it's not true. I'm very much pro Scientologist and helping anyone that wants to get out. So it's falling on deaf ears, which is great, because they're getting to know us personally. And that's why the meetings are, I don't care what anyone says, the meetings are critical. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't really see trying to see the chat too. But I'm in a sunny spot. And where was I? So, the meetings, the emails, that's why I try, no matter what, I remain respectful. I don't call anyone. I just do not come with an antagonism. I come with respect, but I come with what I have to say and requesting, because I know these are the people that can make changes, and so I'm not going to be nasty to the people that I am then asking for help to change the situation, so but they're seeing that we're definitely not a dangerous mob. I mean, we're all individual and independent people. Even though like multiple people call, it's still independent people calling. And I will speak out and say when I don't agree with certain ways of doing things. I do not align myself with breaking the laws and all that stuff. Because then, in my opinion, we're no better, right? If we don't want them breaking the laws, then we can't be breaking the laws either. That's my opinion. That's how Street started that. That's what I respect the heck out of him for that. When he started the protest, he would always tell people, don't do anything that would cause you to get in trouble, because then You're just creating more of a problem, and he's right. So I have always keep that in the back of my mind. Um, I do not believe you had to push legal limits in order to make a point or to protest. I do not believe that at all. But that being said, I think I'm on too little sleep. Yeah, this is. But I'm trying to. I want this. I want to see these media people, but it might not. I'm hoping that these people are done soon. I want them to have their. I mean, it's their press conference. What's over? Well, okay. Oh. That'd be great, Laura. I would love that. Because I wish you would look into the crimes of Scientology and how they are overstepping their bounds with the city of LA. Audit LA is or Laura FM, or there's a lot of different places that you can look into. It really needs to be told. I don't understand why the media is so scared of Scientology. They're breaking permit laws. They're getting the police involved with stuff that they shouldn't be getting. They're stepping on people's constitutional rights. But that's only the minor stuff. They have a decade's history of abusing children, of financially scamming people. You know, why is the media not covering these stories?
We're on the engineering side. We're not on the editorial side.
How do we?
But keep sending over information to each station.
Okay.
Now they're more accepting it online now.
Okay.
But any of the investigative units, you know, ABC.com, NBC.com, reach out to them in the email. Just keep flooding.
Okay.
Keep flooding.
Are they afraid? So none of these people here are reporters. It's all just engineering.
Yeah.
But guys, please cover Scientology, or ask your stations to cover Scientology. These are human rights abuses. And we're not looking into the human rights abuses. And they have a prison system in there, you know, no due process like we get. And our due process maybe is not even fair with the system, but they have a system where people are punished for stupid stuff, maybe for being gay or for being thinking bad thoughts about David Miscavige, stupid stuff. And they are put in a hard labor camp within their system and treated inhumanely. The elderly are treated inhumanely. You know, children, the level of abuses, like if you can read.
Keep reaching out to them.
Okay.
You know, and then, I'll let them know.
Please.
They can speak to, their editorial team.
Can you also say that somebody mentioned it? Like,
Oh, yeah.
that, please. You see me all the time. I know. I want to get more of these. I only have one, but if I give it to you, would you give it to your? It's just the different front groups that Scientology uses to scam the communities into thinking that they are good people, or that, and that they're doing something. They're not doing anything.
I'll take it from you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And if you could just put in a good word, like, it needs to be covered. Don't be scared of Scientology. I mean, they send investigators to follow me and harass me and all that stuff. But you know what? They can't get all of us. You know what I mean? What are they going to really do? Please don't be afraid to deal with Scientology. Thank you. See you next time. Okay, I'm going to take his advice. Guys, you hear it? We had to tell all the... Yes, they are. But we got it. He's saying he's putting the onus. He says these are the engineers, so we need to contact. See, he goes, I see you all the time. I know who you are. I'm like, good. So then they are hearing it. So they're hearing the message, but we need to hit the people who are the editorial, the people who decide on the stories. And you know what, Laura? Yeah, I love the idea. Let's look into how we can contact the media and everyone, especially now. Right now, human trafficking is a very, very hot topic. Okay, let's go to City Hall. I don't know.
Where's the subway at?
Yeah, the subway is if you go up here a block and then make a right. It's like 2 blocks down. Yeah, go up this way, make a right. Yeah, you can. No, you could go through here, then go out the back of the property. You make a right, and then no, it's like 2 blocks, 2 to 3 blocks, and then yeah, you make a right, and then you make go down like 2 blocks, and then there's a parking lot. I can't remember if it's on this street or that street over there. I think it's on this street, and then. You know, let's take it. I could get because I'm not sure which street it's. I'll take you towards that way. I'll come back. You're welcome. I know how it is. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So it's not your district. Oh, wait. I think this might be in stair. I might have to go in that way. Oh, wait. Maybe there's a. Yeah, you just go to the back. I'll show you. I hate that feeling of being lost. Oh, I don't want to go down the stairs. Yeah, guys, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to start. We have to start. Remember, Laura, when Alex was here, Alex kept saying, talk to the media. Whenever you're doing anything, notify the media. So we need to do that. We need to start, you know. Yeah, sure. You know, notifying the media and get that. I'm just going to point the way because I can't remember if it's on this street or the next street over. Hold on. I know. One time I realized when I was in New York in college, I accidentally gave the totally wrong. I felt so bad. I felt so guilty because I really thought it was the right, but I was like, so I don't want to take any chances that if it's this block or the next. Oh yeah, no, I see it is this block. Okay. Okay, you can see it from here. Okay, do you see? Okay, you make it right here. Do you see the public parking lot right there? That little open lot at the corner? Okay, see the building right past it? Like go past it, that building with all the glass?
Yeah, right, that glass building right there in the corner where it says office for rent at the top?
I think that might be a different building. But yeah, it's the very first building after this lot. See this open lot there? There's that open parking lot. Not the parking lot over here. There's that open one right there.
The one that says public parking?
Yep. When you go past it to the end, the building right there is the metro station.
To the right?
No, yeah. Just go straight. It'll be to the left, right? That little corner, and you'll see it. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right, thank you.
Yep. It's right there. Yeah, right past. You'll see people. And you just go in the gate. And I wasn't sure if it was on this street or the next. Yep. Even if you walk, yeah, as soon as you get past that parking lot, you have arrived. Are you wood racer? Well, it's getting nice and warm now. It's a good time. Yeah, he's right. I mean, he is right about that. I don't believe in, to me, we're no better if we're, I don't want to, breaking laws. It just adds more, and it adds negative attention, and it's very hard to get, like, I separate. I will renounce anybody who's committing crimes in the name of protesting. I want nothing to do with it. I do not believe that. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I do not believe that that's there's no room for it at all. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to you can protest and not do meetings and think meetings are stupid, but don't, we all have to, because it makes it harder. It makes it harder for everyone else. Because you know what they think? They lump, whether we like it or not, they lump they lump everyone together. So if you have someone doing really bad stuff and really making a bad mark, like everyone is tainted with the same paintbrush. And it makes it harder. So there's no need to commit any crimes ever.
Which way, right or left?
Right. KTLA 5, we're counting on you to cover Scientology. Don't be scared of them. Please cover Scientology, the crimes, the human trafficking that goes on. R1 visa abuses. Come on, that's a big R1 visa abuses. Oh, phew. That's so good. I didn't see it. Oh, man. Is this... Smoke and Scan knows I love Smoke and Scan. They know it. Hopefully they know it. Mistakes happen. No, because I love what smoking. That's the kind of protest I love. Like, you know, showing it. And I'm all for it. Everyone can have different opinions. I don't care about people's. Everyone can have their own opinion, their free speech, all that. I completely support that. But I love people putting this stuff out there for public consumption. Because where's the news, right? They only go to City Hall and cover. They don't cover public comment. They're not going to cover any of that. They're not covering what the people are saying or thinking. They are just covering whatever news story they're on. And that's why I love Smoke and Scan. He's covering all of it. And even I leave and like I don't listen to all of it, but he listens to all the public comment, listens to the, you know, and I appreciate his commentary on everything. I absolutely appreciate it. And you know, and I appreciate everything, you know, that but I appreciate the eyes, the bringing it, the real media, the genuine media, if we really look at it, it's the private people who are just putting everything, you know, looking at, doing it person by person. Yeah, these guys get huge access to a huge amount of numbers, but look at TikTok. It's full of independent people. YouTube is. They get a lot of numbers too. So you get real life points of view. And I actually find that way more valuable. So... Oh, awesome. But like, sorry, Smoke, it's good. We love you. Oh, puppy. Oh, man, I wish the city council was on. I missed it, man. I miss tomorrow because the city's not back yet. The city's on break, so I think Public Works will be just... Because, see, I didn't want to risk calling in for police. It was too important. This stuff needs to be dealt with immediately. So with Public Works, you know, they let everyone in. Oh, should I set up a live stream first? F420. Oh man, yeah, I hope I need to go take a nap. I need to go take a nap. Oh shoot, oh man. We may have to do it tomorrow, Laura. I can't say it. I can't say it on. When I'm done here, let me talk. And I'm gonna be getting off. I have to get off. Well, I'll get a part of it, but when it starts getting to the personal part, I need to. We're just here to say hi. Not too bad. Well, just fighting the good fight, you know. Hold on, guys. Well, you know, my rights are being violated by Scientology. What it is. Yeah.
I am.
All right. Hold on. All right. You know, he's awesome.
Okay. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Where are you guys headed to next?
City attorney, sir. Huh? Him? Like, or he'll show his personal info. I'm gonna mute. City clerk? Okay, thank you. And hold on, guys. Okay, guys, some personal things I don't want certain entities to know about. Oh yeah, this place is, yeah, it could look spooky. Okay, yeah. I need a nap. All right, hit number 3. I'm just gonna do this and then I'm out of here, guys. Actually, I'm probably gonna leave for now, and so
What the hell's through here, dude?
I don't feel very entertained right now. I feel like I'm like on fumes.
You'll probably crash when you get home.
Probably, I know.
What time is it?
It is 11:14.
Yeah, it's early.
So, guys, I think I'm just gonna thank everyone for being here. I thank all my mods. Love you guys. I know it gets heated and it gets, I get it, but we got through it. I'm glad Laura was able to get in. I wasn't gonna. I don't think I would have accepted her not getting in. I would have probably got myself kicked out, because that's you have to save your getting kicked outs for important events. I love you too, Antics. And I just thank you guys. I thank my mods. I thank my people coming and watching with us. Shout out to Smoke and Scan. Oh, no, I'm just waiting for him. I pace. I can't help it. No, I pace. And shout out to all my lovely, lovely people watching, and Laura and Nora and everyone that was here. I appreciate all of you. Oh, the guy in the safety vest made me laugh. I've never seen such an embodiment of... yeah, I know. He cares. I think he just doesn't know how to really show it. But anyway, what's this? So I guess if anything interesting happens... Hi, good afternoon. I'll keep you. You love this floor? Yeah, we're going to go find the city attorney and stuff, but I don't feel like dealing with that, because this is yeah, anyway. But thank you guys. This is City Hall. But I feel like I'm fading. So that's funny, loud chick. I appreciate. Like I said, I'm fading. I need to. Like I don't want to sound. I don't want to sound incoherent and like sued. But yeah. So hopefully, I don't know if Laura and I will be doing a live tonight or tomorrow. I definitely want to do it. I want to discuss this stuff and really have good analysis. You know, like really discuss it. So we'll figure it out. I have to see what's going on with something else. Although I do know I need a nap before we do this. Okay. All right, guys. I love y'all, and hopefully y'all join us at Calling in Public Works, and we'll be emailing the media. We need to get them to understand. All right. See you guys.